So when did Satan cryptically tell the truth? So he is the father of lies, and but he sideways told the truth, and it's fascinating. It's what Satan said. For God doth know that in that day, that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. And of course, this is the fall of man. But I want to take it a step further because he cryptically also told the truth concerning the mark of the beast. Because we all know knowing good and evil. Yes. Okay. And that's the fall of man. But what about this part, ye shall be as gods? And we would say, well, that part's a lie. Knowing good and evil? Okay. We've always been taught, and we understand that that part has everything to do with the fall of man, and now we're involved in evil. How much we know about good and evil, you know. But I want you to notice, ye shall be as gods. And we're never as the gods. We are never as the fallen angels, except when? At the mark of the beast, like we've been talking about, like we just did in our Daniel study. The potter's clay, we have to remember, is straight out of Romans 9:11 through 24, where humans are referred to as clay, and God is the potter. And God has power over the clay to make one lump unto honor, sheep, and another unto dishonor, goats. Paul is explaining the fairness of God choosing his sheep before the earth is even formed. Have not the potter power over the clay to make the same lump, one vessel unto honor, sheep, and another unto dishonor, goats? And the goats are known as vessels of wrath fitted to destruction. Shall the thing formed, humans, say to him that formed it, God, why hast thou made me thus? Why did you make me a goat? Because it says here, why does he find fault? Because who can resist his will? If God has created you to be a goat, then that's the way it's going to be. There is no free will. So you take it over to Daniel, and here's your clay again. Part iron, part clay. And I told you the iron are the fallen angels and the technology. That is your iron. And they are going to mix at the mark of the beast. Remember in the movie The Exorcist, through playing with a Ouija board, the entity entered into Reagan, where she became possessed. In the movie Venom, the humans are entered. And then we remember that Reagan was going to die if they did not cast out the demon. Of course, that's a very fictitious movie. But still, the point is made. And in the movie Venom, the human host were dying off, and the entities were taking over the body and using the body as an avatar. Now, in the movie Venom, Venom decided to keep his human alive because he liked him. But that's what's going to happen. The humans are going to die off because it says, after it says the iron is mixing with the clay, or the fallen angels and the technology are now entering the humans once they worship the image of the beast, they're going to all be entered and possessed, just like the movie Venom, just like the movie The Exorcist showed you. They shall mingle themselves with the seed of men. Mingling themselves with the seed of men is that human body, total human body possession. But it says, they shall not cleave to one another, as iron is not mixed with clay. The human host will die off. They will not remain in a symbiotic relationship. And in the movie Venom, they did call them a symbiote. So when Satan says, ye shall be as gods, well, at the mark of the beast, that will actually come to fruition. You will actually be entered. You will be possessed by the fallen angels, and there's your superhero movies. There's all of your superpowers, because the human goats that worship the image of the beast, and then they are possessed, they will start killing sheep at a very rapid pace. That's why Jesus said, run when you see this taking place. For you that are watching it take place in Israel, run. So when he says that ye shall be as gods, hang on just a quick second. Your eyes will be open, and ye shall be as gods. And that word gods is the word Elohim, which can be used for God, but it can also be used for the angels. And in this particular case, it's talking about the fallen angels. And you look at the definitions, it'll say sometimes as angels, gods, goddesses. All of that is part of the definition of Elohim. So when God said, let us make man in our image, he was talking to the angels. We know that Gabriel and Michael were in the image of men. And when they describe the angels in Daniel, they are described as men. God was not talking to himself. That's what they will try to tell you, that God is three persons based off that Bible verse. Let us make man in our image, as if God is talking to himself in the form of Jesus and to himself in the form of the Holy Spirit. No, he's talking to his angels. Let us make man in our image. And guess who didn't like that? Satan didn't like that, did he? No. So when you get the mingling themselves with the seed of men, they don't cleave to one another, the potter's clay. So to close this out, ye shall be as gods. That is going to come true, what Satan said. He cryptically told the end times mark of the beast truth, because at the very end, all the goats will be as gods. And when the sheep are raised, God did say that in heaven, in the final heaven, the New Jerusalem, the bride that comes down in the shape of a cube, that we will be like the angels. All right, love you very much. Ask questions anytime. That's what I'm here for.